but never got one myself.
Everyone's a critic, Jim. Listen.
So I got to just say this: that the new generation, I counted with Susan Nakama like 57 or 62, something like that. It's somewhere between 57 and 62 lawyers that I've seen come through the office in the time that I've been there, and I mark them down. And so there's waves, right? You get this moment, and then there's change, and it seems to be that the change comes radically, that it happens kind of all at once. Lots of people leave simultaneously, and then it stabilizes. And what I'm so stoked about is that I love you guys. I want to hang out with you guys. I'm never going to abandon you. I will brainstorm with you. I already told Jack that I want to be at seminar every year. I've already told Jack that I intend to, in some capacity, lobby the ledge. Use my contacts to ensure that you're funded, that you're staffed, that you're taken care of, because it's truly the most honorable mission. Nobody wants to do this job. You got to have balls to do this job. You got to be a freak to do this job. And that's what I love about you guys, because y'all are freaks. And I mean that with the...
Nice speech, man.
I mean that with the biggest of hearts. Because you got to endure so much coming down. It's like I've used the avalanche analogy forever, where you're simply running from an avalanche and the snow is coming, and if you stop, you're going to get enveloped and you're going to die, and it's over. And so you've got this pressure on you that's very intense, and it's very fun, and it's manic and fun, and you guys are so ready for trials, And I thank you for being a part of my life, and I will help you with trials forever. And I got to tell the story. When I got the job, when I didn't get the job, I interviewed with Justice Pollock. Richard Pollock was the boss. He's now a Supreme Court judge. And when he talked to me, he said to me, "How come you never were a law clerk?" And I was like, I was so pissed off, because ever since I was a young man, I'd had a job, and I'd done a variety of work, and I worked through law school, and I worked when Tyler was a kid, and we were crushing life as students and workers and parents, and Richard Pollock didn't get that. It was like, "Why aren't you a law clerk?" I'm like, "Dude, I needed to put food on my table." And then he said, "Well, what did I think?" And it finally came to me, Danielle, because Susan Arnett always brought this up, and I couldn't remember, but it came to me. Richard Pollock talked about Tachibana in my interview, the interview that I failed on. And I swear to God, I was like, "Man, this is a teppanyaki restaurant that I missed out on. What the fuck is Tachibana?" And the guy they hired was Justice Levinson's law clerk, okay? And he's an amateur guy, he's top of his class. And he...
Just like you.
Yeah, right. The opposite, right? And 3 months into the job, he's having panic attacks in cell block, because these street people that we contend with every day gave him anxiety, and he freaked out. So Richard Pollock had no choice but to hire the Irish boy who can deal with cell block with no problem.
Bravo.
So thank you. Thank you for coming to my party. Thank you for being a part of my life. It's an honorable job, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
We love you.
And I thank you,
Jimmy.
And I
love
thank
you.
Cheers.
Tachibana's on you later down at Kobe, right?